Today I'm putting two of the most loved dark rides at Islands of Adventure and facing them off, or I guess seeing which one is better. So this is episode 2 of Ride Face Off. I'm making this a series, and today we are doing Spider-Man, or The Amazing Adventures of Spider-Man, in Marvel Super Island at Islands of Adventure, versus the Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey at Hogsmeade, or Wizarding World of Harry Potter Hogsmeade. Both of these are amazing dark rides, and I'm going to be rating them on or not rating. I don't know how to explain it. I have 5 categories. So there is not 5. I don't know if it's 5. Ride technology, theming and story. We'll start off with theming and story. Rewritability, and the final verdict. So 4, not 5. So starting off with the theming and story. Marvel Super Island was, I'm not going to be basing it off Marvel Super Island and the Harry Potter, the Wizarding World Hogsmeade, because that's a completely different story. It's the two rides together, which is the best themed. So, for The Amazing Adventures of Spider-Man, this is a ride where you are working for the Daily Bugle and you're trying to get pictures of Spider-Man and him battling the Sinister Syndicate, or the Six. It's kind of a team of villains, and you are pretty much brought into a battle between Spider-Man and the Sinister Syndicate, as I said before, and it is full of comic book energy. It is fun, it is entertaining, it is action-packed. There's so many words to describe it. Now, the villains that you are going to be seeing on this ride is Hydro Man, there's Hobgoblin, Doctor Octopus, who else? I know there's more. There's Scream, which is a symbiote. She hasn't been seen in many. You probably haven't heard of her, even if you have watched the movies and everything. She's pretty niche, I guess you could say. She was in the Venom, The Last Dance movie, though. And is there more? I don't think there is. If there is more, I will put it on the screen. I will put all of them on the screen anyway, just in case. But pretty much, there is... that's really it. I mean, I am a big fan of Spider-Man. I've watched all the movies, all the TV shows, or at least most of the TV shows. The best TV show being Spider-Man, the animated series, or Spectacular Spider-Man, and then the best movie being The Amazing Spider-Man 2. That's all I need to say. But I think this is a great ride. Now, for theming, you got to give it to Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey. Yeah, story I would give it to Spider-Man though. So I guess you can give that, and I'll give both of them points. But I'm gonna break down Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey now. It is a Kukuram system, and it was kind of the first of its kind, but it is a ride where you are in the heart of Hogwarts Castle, and you go through Dumbledore's office in the queue, and you go through the Dark Arts classroom. You go through so much, and it is incredibly cool. Now, you will miss out on a little bit if you do the Express Pass line. If you are a big fan of Harry Potter, I recommend doing the normal line because you go through every single one of the rooms. Now, for the ride itself, if you are, scared of, spiders, it's not so... I mean, you can still ride it and just close your eyes at that point. I'm not trying to spoil anything, but there will be spiders on the ride. Not real spiders, animatronics. I don't even know if it's animatronic, actually. But, there's, I can't really explain what's in the ride. I mean, there's... I don't know. I don't know how to explain what's in the actual ride like I did with Spider-Man, but you will see various people or characters from the Harry Potter universe in this ride. It is an amazing ride. So for theming, I have got to give it to Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey, and for story, I have got to give it to The Amazing Adventures of Spider-Man. So they both have 1 point at this point. So ride technology, Spider-Man was the first of its kind, coming out with the park Hollyland's Adventure. It came out, what was it? Oh my gosh, 1999. And it was just crazy, and it still holds up to this day as one of the best rides with amazing technology. It had 3D screens, physical sets, and motion simulation, and no ride had ever, or no park had ever done this before, so it was extremely new, and I think that's so cool that Universal kind of made a pathway for all these new rides from the Spider-Man ride. So for technology, it was definitely crazy at its time. Forbidden Journey, obviously they had the Kukuram system, and it swings you around in most ways that you can't really replicate, and you are dodging many things in that ride. But I am going to give it to Spider-Man, because Spider-Man is the reason why we have rides like Spider-Man. It was the first of its kind, even if the Kukuram system is very cool. But just it was so ahead of its time in 1999. Also, the Kukuram system, both these rides are pretty good for families. They're not too scary. This is rolling into the next one, which is Thrill Factor. Did I even say? I didn't even talk about. Did I say Thrill Factor when I was talking about the categories? Either way, this one's gonna be a short one. Spider-Man is family friendly, and so is the Harry Potter and Forbidden Journey. I'm gonna give both of these points. So we are currently, because they both just are quite smooth, and they don't they're not I don't know how to explain it, but they are both very smooth, and they're not like a roller coaster. They're not scary. They have they're definitely entertaining, so you don't get bored or anything, but they are good. For younger kids, Spider-Man might be obviously a safer bet if they do enjoy them more, but that's just in general, oh my gosh. Also, younger kids would probably enjoy Spider-Man more, because although I will say Spider-Man and Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey are around the same thrill level, Spider-Man doesn't have that same kind of motion feeling that you will get from Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey. So I do recommend Spider-Man for younger kids. I'm going to give both of those a point, though, just because of the fact that so it is 2 and 3 Spider-Man winning this. Now, I'm not saying in general that Spider-Man is a better ride. I personally think Spider-Man is a better ride. That's my opinion. But there's not necessarily someone that wins. I guess there is actually. Spider-Man wins. But I just think that if you like Harry Potter more, you're going to love Harry Potter Forbidden Journey more. If you like Spider-Man and Marvel Comics more, you're going to like Spider-Man more. They're both amazing attractions, and honestly, did I even talk about the rideability? I've got to give Spider-Man that one, to be honest, because of the fact that, you've got not as much motion happening through the Kukuram system, but both of these rides are amazing rides. Like I said before, that's really it for today. It's not that short of a video. It's 9 minutes, nearly 10 minutes by the time I finish this. So if you did like this video, please do like and subscribe. This is actually a video that I was planning to make and post last week, but I didn't get around to it because of the fact that I was very busy. I had an exam, but I'll put some of my other videos around here, just here. I'll put the original, the first ride face-off I made, along with the playlist of the ride face-off. So, thank you guys for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day. I should be making another video very soon, and goodbye.